Hey everybody, I'm Becky Adams. Thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel today. Today I'm walking through a layout that I created for a design team assignment for National Scrapbook Day. So I'm using all Bella Boulevard products here, and I've mixed in some older products with some brand new products. Most of the products I'll be using today are brand new, but I have mixed in a couple of my favorite items from older Bella Boulevard collections. So I will make sure and leave links in the video description of the products that are still available. For the main portion of my layout today, I'm going to use the Popsicles and Pandas collection. And this is just a bright, fun summer collection. So it does have both popsicles and pandas, but my favorite part of this collection are the B-side prints, and that's mostly what I'll be working with today. The other thing that I will be working with is puffy stickers, and I have 3 different kinds of puffy stickers pulled today. These are the puffy stickers from the Popsicles and Panda collection, and then these are just puffy heart stickers that come in lots of different colors, and as you can see, lots of different sizes in each package. The one thing that I'm working into today's project that may not be available anymore, in fact probably a lot of it isn't, are the some chipboard. And I've taken 3 packages of chipboard that I've pulled bits and pieces from all of these that I will use on today's layout. So to go ahead and get started, I have a few things that I've already gotten ready for this project. My favorite piece of pattern paper from this collection, the Popsicles and Pandas collection, is the Borders pattern paper. And on the B side of this pattern paper, right here's the A side that has the borders, and then on the B side is this awesome stripe. And the stripes are what I want to use for the layout today. So I just have a piece of 12 by 12 white cardstock, and this is textured cardstock. I believe this one, the particular one, is American Crafts, but I'm not positive. And then I just put these strips of pattern paper. These are cut to, I believe, 2.5 inches. And then just alongside of that, I'm just going to take a strip of this polka dot washi tape. And I'm just going to run that along the edge. We'll be working with 2 photos today. I think I will have them go like this. This was actually taken, these photos were just taken a few days ago of my daughter mowing the lawn. And at first I was going to just put them on the page like this, and then I kind of felt like they got a little bit, I don't know, I guess that I wanted a little bit more color underneath the photos. If you've watched even one of my YouTube videos, or let's see, we're gonna do it like that, or if you've even seen one of my projects, you know that I like lots and lots and lots of colors. So it's actually fairly unusual for me to even use a white background. So this is something you won't see from me very often. Okay, so there's those photos. And I'm going to leave these, I'm not going to adhere these just yet. I want to make sure that I have the placement right for a few of the other elements on my page before I start gluing things down. So I pulled out my silhouette to cut out the title for this page. And then while I was searching through my silhouette cut files, I found this grass die cut, and I thought that that would be super fitting, of course, for a page about yard work. Now that I have that grass in place, I am going to lay out my title. And the title for this project is just Spring Chores. And so this is kind of the basic layout, I guess. So I'm thinking that I want to put a little bit of embellishment right here and probably some right here. But what I need to figure out now is where to put my journaling. And I have my journaling that I've printed on just strips, and then I put them on a piece of wax paper because I was unsure of where they were going to go on the layout. And so I did put them on wax paper so I can kind of try them out on different spots of the layout. One of the spots I thought I was doing the journaling in this portion, but laying that out, it's not going to work how I wanted it to. So the next thing I want to try is to put the journaling here above the title. And I think that is going to be my best bet, but I am going to have to scoot my block of photos down a little bit. And I kind of like the idea of them going in and out of the blades of grass. And I actually really like how that's looking. So I'm going to go ahead and just stick that down because I do have it, except I want to slide it. Now that I stick it down, I said that's not exactly where I want it. I'm just sliding it so it's centered. Okay, so then I think I'm going to put my title in place. And I'm actually just going to use the back side of this wax paper. And I am using a dot runner adhesive from Thermoweb. And I'll make sure and link this in the description below. I really like the dot runner adhesive for titles. I guess I shouldn't say titles, for really thin, delicate die cuts. I am going to use liquid adhesive to stick down this chipboard. I'm gonna pull out my laser square here just to line up that title. I can see that I'm gonna have a hard time getting that straight if I use this as a guide, because obviously that scripty font is not very straight. Okay, so now I have my title in place. Go ahead and set that aside. I want to bring a little bit more of this blue color into the layout, since this is the only blue element I have other than these stripes. And so I went ahead and cut these. They're just half-inch strips. And I'm just going to bring them in on either side of my block of photos here. So there's that. And now I'm going to go ahead and put my journaling in place. I do have a little bit of work to do to balance things out now. I've got a really heavy portion of the page right here, and so I need to balance that out with some embellishing. So I've got this area here that I mentioned and this area here that I mentioned that I'm planning on putting embellishments in. So I have this little teacup where I have pulled several embellishments that I think will work well on this page. So I've got this little chipboard piece that I think will be best right there. And next to it, I've got this cute little panda. So I'm thinking something like this. And then I've got a flower too that I'm thinking for this area. And then up here I have this little bit bigger die cut of the panda. And I've got a flower to go there as well. And then I also have this sunshine and clouds, a little sticker, butterfly, and a puffy cloud. So it's going to take a little bit, I guess a little bit of creativity to pull this together so that it works in an eye-pleasing way, I guess you could say. So I'm going to start with this puffy sticker. And I'm going to use just a little bit of fun foam. And I will also mention that I've been using this fun foam for a little while. And I have discovered that liquid adhesive does not work to adhere the fun foam. So what I've been using that seems to be working a lot better is adhesive Zots. These are from Thermoweb. They're fairly inexpensive because you get 300 of them in one package. So I scrapbook a lot, like a lot, and this package still seems to last me for a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a few Zots on the back of this chipboard piece and the fun foam. And we'll go ahead and place that right here. Okay, and then I have one more chipboard piece. I'm wondering if we can just tuck right under there. Right up here, I think is going to be the more difficult one. So I'm going to go ahead and get a piece of foam to put underneath this panda because I know that I will be tucking chipboard underneath it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and just tuck that flower right there. And then right up here, this is a lot of embellishment and I'm not positive that I will use all of it, but I'm going to go ahead and start the base of it with this die cut. And I think the next layer I'm going to add is the sunshine. I will need a little bit of fun foam to make that cloud pop up around the sunshine. So we'll go ahead and put that in place and then get a couple more adhesive Zots. Okay, and then I have this sticker that says out in the sunshine. I'm gonna go ahead and place that right there on the cloud. And then I have this white polka dot puffy sticker. And I think that I'm just gonna tuck that, or maybe, no, it needs to go over here. Okay, so right in there. And then I think that, well, we could do a couple of things. I could connect these two clusters of embellishment with that butterfly. And I think actually that may be the best option. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I think that'll work. So the very last thing that I need to put onto this layout is the date. And I'm just going to use some black ink and the Illustrated Faith date stamp. And it just says remember and then the date. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put that right down here on the grass. And with that, I'm going to call this one finished. So thank you again for stopping by my YouTube channel for National Scrapbook Day. Make sure you head on over to the Bella Boulevard blog as there will be a lot more inspiration And if you haven't already done so, I would love to have you as a new subscriber on my channel, and make sure that if this is a video that you like to see, that you would hit that like button so that it lets both myself and YouTube know what you would like to see in the future. So thanks again for stopping by. I'll see you again soon.